Well, welcome back into Good Morning Quad Cities at 11. Of course, it is John Deere Classic Week. Today, the Pro-Am kicking off, and kickoff it did at 6:40 this morning. The courses are filling up with folks, and I'm actually hearing a lot more kids starting to enter the sound equation here. So now's the perfect opportunity to talk about what kids have the opportunity to do here at the John Deere Classic. And what better way to do that than to bring in Sarah Cross. She is the Executive Director for First Tee Quad Cities, something I've been reading about your organization. Really neat what you guys are doing. So thank you, first of all, for being here with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me. Honestly, this is such an incredible experience for myself to get to sit down and talk to you about this, but I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, it's what you guys are doing is great. So for folks that aren't familiar with what First Tee is, what is your mission about?
Yeah, so we are a pretty large youth golf organization. We operate here in the Quad Cities. We have 5 locations across the Quad Cities, open to every child. As young as 4 years old, all the way up to 17 years old. It's group golf lessons, but it's so much more than that. We use golf as a vehicle to teach core values like honesty, making good judgment, perseverance, peer-to-peer relationships, having good mentors, and golf is just the perfect atmosphere for those kids to learn those lifelong values, and we have a pretty good time doing it.
I was really impressed when you told me the starting age was 4.
Yeah.
Because I was telling you I would go back to Little League, we're not paying attention, we're
Yes.
doing all of this. But you're saying the kids that young, they're actually getting stuff out of this.
Absolutely. They come to us at 4 years old. Some of them know why they're there to play golf. Some of them have absolutely no idea. Their parents are just dropping them off. But all leave with the biggest smiles. They hit golf balls. They talk to our coaches. At that age, it's more about relating on whatever, topic or level that they want to talk about. And they just so happen to be hitting golf balls in the meantime. So our coaches do a phenomenal job really making sure that each kid, every age group, has a phenomenal experience.
That is so great. So what role does the JDC play in fulfilling your mission?
So, it's incredible to have a PGA Tour tournament in our backyard. Being a youth golf organization, we would be crazy to not, really try to latch onto that as much as possible. For us, it's about giving the kids as many different experiences out here as possible. So this morning we hosted a big breakfast with the sponsor exemptions, which was incredible to hear their stories. Then we have kids caddying on hole 16 all day, so that's a cool experience for them. We have the clinic on the range that will happen, so they'll get to hear from the pros and see the trick shots. So it's really trying to get as many kids out here on the course as possible to experience this kind of magic. Hopefully they really enjoy it and want to keep coming back, and it's kind of the natural progression through the sport.
I can't imagine the experiences that they're racking up. That is so cool. For people that want to support your organization, what is the best, easiest way for folks to do that?
So, we host a lot of special events throughout the year, some donor cultivation events, some just wanting to get our message out there. Our breakfast that we just hosted was an incredible way for, people who are unfamiliar with our mission to really get to know it and to see the value of what we're really doing, because we bring in First Tee alumni to speak about their experiences. We host golf outings, any types of way that people want to get involved. There's really access to do that. Give us a call, come play golf with us, come see our kids in action, and you will never forget it.
Awesome. And what's your website, by the way?
FirstTeeQuadCities.org.
Very good. So check it out. Very cool organization, and what you guys are doing with kids is amazing.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you. We're
for
really
coming
lucky.
in.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You got it.